We've got 5 Sirocco fans. This is one of the ones. I'm going to replace this one here in the bedroom with the new design one that they sent us to try out. Change the speeds. That went off. See, that's what they do. I'm going to do it again here. I've replaced all these fans several times. And finally we're in Guatemala, and all the warranty time's all done, and it takes forever to get it here and costs a fortune to get it here. See, this stuff is working. Change the speed. See, it's not even changing the speeds. There it goes. See, and then it just shuts off. See? Not too dependable. So I've taken the old fan off, and I'm going to go ahead and replace the wires, the old wires, for their new wires to make sure all the installation is correct. And the old wires will be attached back here. Okay, I'm going to make sure the voltage is correct. It's going to be attached right here and here. And it's 13.74 volts. That's in my house battery in the boat. Okay, that looks good. Okay, the wiring's fairly simple. I'm trying to determine which end of this wire goes to the fan, or does it go to the other end, and this goes to the fan. So you've got a positive, there's a negative and a positive on this side. You want to be sure on these fans that you make sure it's got a locking mechanism, to make sure that locking mechanism isn't locked, so you can turn this easily and you don't break anything. This fan's a little bit different. It seems to be a little bit, maybe a little more heavier duty than the first fan, so I might really enjoy this one. Now on the wires, I'm trying to get the right wires in here, and if you look at the negative side, and it's probably hard to see in here, but you'll see 2 different colors on the wires. One has a stripe to it, which is the negative side, and the black side is the positive side, which they'll indicate at the other end of the wire. They'll have a positive on that end, on that lead, so you can see. So it's pretty straightforward. So this is how I wired this one here, that using this plate. You can run the wires out through the bottom of, or the top of the fan, but mine wires actually go through the wall into the closet. So this is the method I'd be using, is have the wire, this sets in here and the wire is centered, and it'll go through the hole in the bracket holding it up. I just got through hooking up the wires, and make sure you have the positive and negative hooked up correctly. And then the extra wire that you have left over, do not cut it. Go ahead and wrap this with a zip tie and put it up neatly in the installation, because if something goes wrong with the fan and you take it back to, say, West Marine, they will not accept the fan back if you have cut the wire. So it's very important, do not cut this wire. So I'm going to go ahead and test the fan. It's just installed now. It's the first time I'm going to turn it on. Okay, here's the first test of the fan. Speed 1. It's nice and quiet. Everything seems to be working good. Oops. You can adjust this fan anywhere you want it, which is why we really like it. It's just a very versatile fan when it works really good. The locking mechanism is great too, because when you're underway, the fan doesn't move. But you do want to make sure that you unlock the fan if you're going to move the fan in a different direction this way. So that works well. I noticed they have a new switches now here to turn the fan on and off, and also they have different lengths of time, so you can set a timer for how long the fan's going to run, which is really nice.